Hi.
Hi,
I'm Gabby.
I'm Brady, and we just started this channel, and we were thinking of doing something about dating and giving advice to those of you that don't really know too much about it and that you want to learn more about it. So we're going to be doing dating advice. We're also going to be doing questions. So if you guys have questions about us and what we've gone through our relationship, or questions that you have on your relationship, if you guys are
If you need some outside advice and some outside perspective on things, you can go ahead and ask us anything.
So that way you don't come at them at the wrong way and they're kind of looking at you like, oh, why are you coming at me like this? We're going to give you advice on how to approach them if they seem a little bit
Distant.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing for this channel.
As well as you guys asking us about certain dates. So let's say you guys have an idea of how you want to take her out or how you want to take him out, and you want us to try it out for you. So we would be taking recommendations. We would be going on dates for you, giving you shortcuts, prices,
Reviews on the actual date.
yeah, if it was even good.
And even questions. So if you already know that you have this date planned and you kind of just want to see if there's anything, bring it up in quality or anything, or bring the prices down, then we could also give you guys good ideas and do things that you guys might not necessarily know that's there.
We'll also be doing dates on budget. So we're college students. We don't obviously have money to go to 5-star restaurants or anything on occasion.
On occasion. So like the big days, like if it's your guys' 1-year anniversary, yeah, go save up a little bit of money, take them out to a nicer date.
So because this is our first video, we're going to start off with first date advice. If you're wondering on where you would like to take her, obviously it doesn't need to be 5-star right away. You don't want to start off by making that mistake, because once you start off with the 5-star, she's going to be expecting that over and over again. Kind of start little but nice.
Chili's 2 for $20.
Yeah.
They have a great food selection. It's very cheap, but it's not something that's going to be like McDonald's. You're not going to take her to McDonald's on your first date because it's fast food and it's kind of really cheap. But Chili's is a 2 for $20. It's great for couples because you guys could share everything, and it's not expensive at all. It's not a 5-star restaurant, and it's a good thing to do because you could sit down at the restaurant and you could have a conversation with them and you can kind of get to know them that way. It's good to be able to sit down across from the person or even next to the person and just have a conversation with them, because then that's the best way to get to know someone.
There's
not over
no
the phone.
interruptions.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing really to bother you during that time. You could just sit there and talk to her or talk to him and get to know them on a more personal basis. Also, I don't necessarily recommend going to the movie on a first date unless you really know the person. Like if you've had a texting relationship so far, don't go to the movies.
That's not getting to know the person.
You should go to a restaurant and see how they interact with you and around other people as well, because yes, there's just sitting with you and talking to you, but you could also see if they have manners at the table, if you potentially want to bring them home to meet your family. Unless you've known them for a while, you could always do a movie first to start getting comfortable with them, since you've been with them for about 2 hours, and then after that go to dinner and talk to them more instead of just doing dinner and a movie.
Don't always do the dinner first. If you guys are going to go to the movies because that's kind of your thing and you've asked her and she's already said yes, go to the movie first, so that way you get an earlier time, and then if anything you can sit and talk to her for the rest of the night. If you go to a dinner, you guys cut off and maybe had a conversation because there is an interruption because you guys have to go to the movies.
And as far as movies, if you do choose that, by all means, but don't do the drive-ins.
Oh yeah, don't do the drive-ins.
Automatically, you mention drive-ins to any girl, or she mentions it to her friends. Oh, he wants to take me to the drive-ins on our first date. Automatically, first thing in their head is, oh, he wants to hook up or he wants to do something. I know not all guys are like that. If you want to get close and bond, do something you both have never done, obviously don't go skydiving. I mean, indoor skydiving, sure, but don't go skydiving. Maybe ice skating, rollerblading, bowling. You could do
cheap, because if you break your wallet the first date, she's going to be expecting, oh, we're going to be going on these nice fancy dates all the time, or there's going to be something that you guys are going to be doing that's an all the time thing when you guys go on a date, that it's going to be big and expensive, and then you're going to be breaking your wallet every single time. So make sure that you do something cheap, but not so cheap that it's kind of like, oh, what are we doing here kind of a thing. It's still something that you guys could still bond over and you guys could still kind of talk. Like skating and rollerblading, it's the best because you guys could be ice skating together. She might fall, you might fall. You guys pick each other up, and you just kind of have a good time, you know. So
just don't break anything.
yeah, don't break anything, because then that'd be really bad. Not breaking your wallet, but breaking your bones.
Yeah, pretty bad first date. I mean, it's a memory you guys
Yeah,
share.
definitely memory.
Not so great.
Not the best. So this is going to be the end of our video. We hope that we kind of helped you a little bit out with the whole first date advice and everything. But
we will do another video on it, go more in depth if you do have questions.
Always ask questions in the comment section below. We will answer them. We don't have any problem with answering any question. So subscribe and like, or dislike. All publicity is good publicity.
True.
Yeah, true.
Very true.
It's true.
Bye,
Peace out,
guys.